About to be dispatched. That's it. Jerry Scott lined them up under orders. Oh, brilliant red just reared a little bit there, and Silks and John a little bit slow to go. Also Coulthard a little bit tardy on the far side, and the cavalry charge commences. Docos showing prominently, stand side, Topatory, brilliant red, Dreams End just off the pace. Another time going fast. On the far side, the grey Rachel's North is up with the firing line. Supreme Sound, and normally front runs being taken on, but they're through the first furlong and a bit, and it's Supreme Sound and Rachel's North lead the far side charge to King of Tunes. Almond Rock comes from that group. Pasternak is running a bit free. Raheen near side, Docos with now Prince Barbar. Visor for the first time go 5 clear of Brilliant Red, and another time Silks and John from that group ridden along. Shadoof ridden along. Dreams End stand side as well. Premier Generation down the centre of the track. Abidjani, Almond Rock is in a midfield position as they come halfway, and it's Prince Barbar who goes on now. Prince Barbar with the lead, look towards the right, that's where the pace is. Docos sits second. On the far side, the white colours, Pasternak showing up. George Duffield just looking across to see where the others are. Prince Barbar in his sights, they're well past halfway. Docos flat to the boards now, starting to pick up his virtual reality up at the top. Wild Sky, Raheen, Pantar, Gulf Shardy with a bit of a run opening up. Still Prince Barbar, the stands rail, unfavoured it was during the course of the week, but it's clear. Another time starts to pick up. Pasternak flat to the boards down the centre. Pantar with a run. Raheen, Supreme Sound finds fresh legs. They come past the two, and Lear Spear with a bit of a run as well. Also Yabint El Sultan, and they race down towards the final furlong. The action changes. Prince Barbar weakens quickly. The grey Lear Spear. Pasternak it looks beaten now. Wild Sky starts to pick up, but it's Lear Spear, the grey. Pantar 1 and 2. Yellow Cap is Consort flashing home. What a big finish. Consort is pushing in. The Yellow Cap top of the shop, but it's Lear Spear and Consort. Lear Spear wins. Consort second. Pasternak third. Premier Generation 4. Wild Sky 5. For Your Eyes only 6, and then Gulf Shardy, then Abidjani, Supply and Demand, Pasternak, Silks and John, Weed a Minute, Raheen, Almond Rock sits midfield, and then sick as a parrot certainly was, but not as sick as King of Tunes, who was last of all. And so the result of this, the Tote Cambridgeshire, its judge has called Lear Spear the winner, number 27. No doubt about it. The colours of Raymond Tooth. David Ellsworth's winner here was ridden by young Neil Pollard, who has had such a remarkable season. Second horse home is number 23 on the card. That's Consort in the yellow cap. Third is Pantar, those diamond colours. That one ridden by Michael Hills. Fourth in the black and yellow is Premier Generation, and fifth, creeping in to the 5, is Wild Sky. This quintet a little bit clear.
Well, they've taken no prisoners here, and we didn't think that they would. Got taken on a real blistering gallop. Docos up there, and also Prince Barbar with the visors on. As they hit the dip, it was Pasternak who was leading them, but then you looked across to the left. Lear Spear, who's just come across Pantar just a little bit there. There'll be a steward's inquiry, that's for certain. And eventually running on over for second place is Consort under Darrell Holland.
A great result for the bookmakers, except for those who laid that Lear Spear. Now, there is a steward's inquiry. They are just announcing a steward's inquiry into the result of the Tote Cambridgeshire. Past the post, Lear Spear wins at 20 to 1. Backed, as we told you in the morning line, from 33 to 1. A real move for this Lear Spear. Victor Chandler went 20-33 this morning, 28 and 25 elsewhere. Coral only went 22 to 1. The runner-up Consort 28 to 1. The third, Pantar, was a 40 to 1 chance. The fourth, Premier Generation, sent off a double carpet 33 to 1. And those who bet each way 5 places, Wild Sky for Mikey Heaton Ellis, fifth at 40 to 1, 7 to 1, joint favourites of the off, Pasternak and Silks and John.
Well, Lear Spear is basically a decisive winner, but let's watch. Did interference take place? Lear Spear, to the left of the picture at the minute, comes across the horse with a big sheepskin noseband, Pantar, who's being driven out, and Wild Sky, who's coming towards him at the moment. But now, Lear Spear, under a right-hand drive, has gone away to his left. He's definitely hampered Pantar, who in turn has hampered Wild Sky. There's I don't think there's any doubt, John, that he hasn't improved his position, but you'd say the stewards might rule that Neil was a little bit careless and that he could have pulled his whip through quicker.
Yeah, and the other thing that they'll be saying is, has it cost Pantar second place? Well, we can have another look at that. We'll be looking at this for a while to come now. It's not an easy one. Has Pantar been denied a chance of second spot? Looking at it from here. Whip in his right hand, perfectly fine. At this point, Lear Spear has done nothing to suggest that he was going to suddenly decide to go left-handed. You could see that he just began to go that way for a moment, and Neil Pollard put his whip down, got down, hands and heels. He's brought in there with a nicely timed run. Michael Hills on Pantar, just sitting in behind him, going for everything on this big colt. And it's at this point, probably just about 80, 90 yards from the post, where he gives him just another couple of cracks, and he goes across. And it just makes Michael Hills stop riding for a little bit. It doesn't do Wild Sky any favours behind either. And there's no doubt that even
but that's not actually the rule, is it? I mean, the rule is horse against horse. The horse he hampered, it's not a question of the stewards won't be looking to see if it cost him second place. They'll be looking to see did he make a manoeuvre? Well, the horse went. He was careless. The rule doesn't actually say did it cost him second or third. Surprisingly, they don't look at things like that. Would he have beaten Pantar anyway, is what you're saying?
As he improved his place, there's no doubt that
against Pantar.
Yeah, there's absolutely no doubt that he hasn't. He'd have beaten him if Pantar had been on his other side.
Well, we've had big stewards' inquiries on the last